My name is Dana. I'm a certified health coach, certified personal trainer, and licensed cosmetologist. I'm a huge fan of cleaner cosmetics, and I wanted to research some of the ingredients and share my findings with others. I am going to feature products as well as do my makeup at the same time to give somewhat of a look, maybe a new makeup look for you to try out. I will be linking my sources and my products that I used in the description, so if you're interested in that, then check it out. All right, let's get started. Today's product I wanted to feature is 100% Pure's Mermaid Palette. I don't know if you could see it. I hope it's coming in clearly. Now keep in mind this particular palette is discontinued. Those are the colors. Really pretty. So they're discontinued. This palette is discontinued, but you can find other really pretty palettes on their website. So go ahead and check that out when you get a chance. Today's ingredient we're going to talk about is mica. It's also known as muscovite. It can be found in China, East India, Madagascar, the United States, I believe Russia, and a few other countries. It's mainly mined for cosmetic purposes in East India. The cosmetic purposes of mica is to give that beautiful sheen and shimmer to cosmetics. So, you know, when you have eyeshadows, highlighters, even blushes that have that pretty shine to it, that is thanks to mica. Lipsticks also contain mica, especially the shimmery ones. And when you use the makeup with shimmer in it, it's really good for just to give that uplifting look to your face. Now I'm just going to blend this. I use my Beauty Blender's damp, and I have big pores, which is fine. That's indicative of oily skin. And so I have to blend out my makeup really well, or else it'll look cakey. I prep my skin with a moisturizer, serum. There's also this really nice spray, like a serum thing that I use. I'm out of it right now. I have to order more online, but it's really moisturizing to the skin. Like I said, I have like oily skin, but I'm also having, you know, I also have maturing skin. Now remember, I can't see, so I have to like hold a mirror. I'm a cheater. I'm cheating. I am sweaty. It's hot in here. It's like 90 something. And I'm wearing pants. I'm wearing yoga pants. But still, I'm wearing pants. And it's hot. And I'm sweaty. Another thing about mica, I said it's used in lipsticks. It also, and eyeshadows. Besides giving that pretty shiny effect to makeup, it also gives it extra color. So certain mica powders are colored in a way to where it gives a longer lasting pigment, a higher pigment, and it makes the color last a little longer. So that's why some companies use mica. Mica has an EWG, Environmental Working Group, rating of a 2, which is still considered low. This particular palette has your, as they all do, has your, I can see my eyes there. It has your highlighter, mid-tone, and your definition. I don't think it's called definition. I can't think at the moment. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use the shading color right here. It is called Starfish. Starfish is right here. So I'm just going to get a little bit, and I do a tappy tappy. I don't want to do a blow. I don't want to blow off the eyeshadow. You do tappy. I don't want to get any infections, germs. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply it on my outer part of my eye in like a V. You can see it's like a V or a boomerang. Sorry, I should take the mirror out there. How's it look? Okay. I'm going to use the colors in this whole palette, so that's how this looks going to come out. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the second color right here, and that is Sea Glass. Oh, so pretty, sea glass. Mica is a natural forming silicate found in certain rocks, like I said before. And it's said to have been mined. This is the problem that many people have with it, is that mica is said to be mined by small children by hand in the mines. I'm going to go in right here and do the same thing. Now, in the United States, we do have mica. Mica isn't just used for cosmetics. There are other forms of mica that are used for the automotive industry and in electrical components, as well as appliances, because it's a good insulator as well as a good conductor of electricity. So in the US, mica is mined using huge heavy machinery and small explosives to get to the mica and safely remove it. The next color I'm going to be using is the highlighter, which is Shell, which is this one right here. And I'm going to go in to fill the areas of my eyes that I didn't put the other colors in. So right here. And up here. And I'm going to get my smudger brush and I'm going to blend everything together. Just so you don't have those harsh lines. Traditional uses go back to the ancient times. You have the ancient Greeks, the Egyptians, even the Aztecs, who would use mica as a paint for cave paintings, as well as using it to paint pottery and the terracotta pots, as well as Japanese paintings. So that dates back centuries. Okay, I'm going to use my concealer. It's one of those days. It's hot. It's probably gonna melt off my face anyway. Okay. I'm actually using my finger to smear it. Did I just say smear? Okay, I'm not smearing it. I'm distributing it onto my face. In key areas. The concerns of mica is, of course, child labor. The problem with manufacturing mica is because it is a fine powder, or it's reduced to a fine powder. Anybody who inhales it, especially over time, is susceptible to lung diseases, trouble breathing. I have asthma, so trust me, trouble breathing, not a good thing. You want to be able to breathe, obviously. Okay, so I wait a while before I blend out my... I'm not done with my eyes, just so you know. Taking a little break to get my skin not flawless looking, but to look a little better. I'm gonna go on a walk later, so this makeup is probably gonna come off in a few hours. It's gonna come off in a few hours. Do you work out with your makeup on? Are you one of those people? Not like there's anything wrong with it. I can't. I cannot. I sweat like you wouldn't believe. I'm not working out right now, and I'm sweating like crazy. You can't see it because I'm dabbing it. I'm cheating. My little beauty blender. But yeah, for real. Not attractive. Okay, concerns are child labor. And them not only because they can start as young as 4 years old, which is really sad. My kids were 4 once. They're teenagers now, but you know, back then they were little. I can't imagine putting them to work in a mine. But unfortunately, in third world countries, that's what families have to do. They not only, some might just put their children in labor to work in mines because sometimes the parents can't do it, can't work, or just they all go as a family. So can you only imagine as being a mom and having to do that? And that's really sad. Now there are companies who deal with companies who have mining companies who are actually legitimate and have better practices to mine mica, and we'll be talking about that a little later. But right now I'm just going over the concerns. So it's child labor in foreign countries like India, as well as manufacturing cosmetics here in the US and wherever they're manufactured. Here in the US we have OSHA, and they do regulate cosmetic manufacturers in order to have safer manufacturing processes for their employees so that they can reduce the exposure to mica so that they don't end up getting sick with lung problems. Now I'm going to set my concealer with my loose setting powder. Plus I like the way my skin looks after. Not during, it's kind of creepy. Oh, you could see my shirt. Can you see my shirt? I have dog hair. Oh, I just made it worse. Other concerns that surround mica are allergic concerns. Some people are sensitive and or allergic to mica. So if you have skin sensitivities to cosmetics, or you have allergies anyway, you might want to do patch tests before using your cosmetics, or you just might want to avoid it completely. Okay, I let my makeup set long enough, so I'm just going to dust this off. I like to use a big fluffy brush, and I'm just going to dust everything off, which also kind of blends everything together, just so it doesn't look too mask-like. Now I'm going to do my eyebrows. No, you know what? I'm going to do my eyeliner first. And yes, I have hooded eyes. I've been doing cat eyes since I was like 19. And I'm not 19 anymore. So we'll just say I've been doing it for a couple decades. So it's not a problem for me. Some people find it hard to do. So I start out on the outer part first and use some of the eyeliner just so I don't go in the inner part with a fully loaded brush. That way it's not like a big thick line. So I like to go thicker on the out and thinner as I go in. I don't like to have a heavy cat eye. Is one more catty than the other. Okay, I think my camera is running out of time, so I better wrap this up. Okay, I had to shut down a little bit my camera, not myself, because my recording device is telling me there's not much storage. So even though I'm going to edit this out and it's not going to be as long, still I wanted to be able to record everything. Okay, so I finished putting on my eyeliner. I put on my mascara as well as did my eyebrows. So the last thing I think I want to do is my blush and my lips. Oh, and highlighter. Like I was saying, my camera cut out, so let me finish this up. Like I was saying, I'm not sponsored by 100% Pure, which is fine. I just want to throw that out there so you don't think that I am. Oh, sweat. But because I know that their products are ethically sourced, I feel a lot better using their cosmetics. Not all of my cosmetics. I don't know where all of my cosmetics that I purchased in the past came from, and if those companies have ethically sourced their ingredients. So if that's something that you're curious about and you want to look into, if you don't already know where your cosmetics source their mica from, you can always do what I did and email them or call them or even look up websites to see if they have ethically sourced ingredients. Now, I referenced this in the video and I forgot to put that part in, but I did email the company and this is what they sent me. And of course, this is 100% pure lip gloss. And I'm going to take my hair down because my makeup tutorial is done. I hope you enjoyed it. And of course, I have to put flowers in my hair. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial today. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me. My email is in the description. And you can also follow my blog if you'd like to. And check out any future videos that I have about ingredients, products, and other things. So I'm excited to see you. Thank you so much for joining me. And you have a great rest of the week. Bye.